Hello, hello, ladies and gentlemen. How's it going? Noah Larry, back again to play some video games for your amusement. How's it going? Cool, Zakel. So yeah. Mr. Awesome. How's it going? Welcome. Zakel. Thank you for the host. It's weird. Steam was unable to sync my files. Strange. Oh, and chat disappeared. Lovely. Sounds good. What the heck? Internet. Why? Gonna be one of those kinds of days, huh? Um, Sort of. It's the silly nonsense where chat's gonna be messed up. A calming potion. It's good. It's good. Alright, let's see how messed up everything is. Alright, chat seems to be back. I don't even know. How's it going, Fudge Plays? Good to see you. Oh, yeah. Our inventory is a complete mess. No, we're not lacking in guide voodoo dolls. Of things, don't need the dark lance. Need the demon torches. Those on me. Other chest. Put this in here too. Seems good. I have no idea who that is. No idea who you're talking about. The Mr. Awesome. No idea. Let's see. We're out of builder potions. However, we still have the bricklayer, so should be fine in that regard. Tell us about your day. There's not much to tell. I went to work. I came home. Got ready for this. That's about it. Fudge Plays. Thank you for the host. Much appreciated. I still don't know anything about it, Mr. the Awesome. What do you need tortilla chips for? Cool. Hold on a second. Alright, so we're mostly done with the bridge here. Nothing I need. Really, Bat? Oh, we still have 9 minutes on this builder potion. Actually, while we're here, Might as well. No. Cool. All right. What do you expect, Larry? Amphetamine, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. There was another shadow chest we didn't get that was above a little ways. May have already passed it. Fairly close. Close enough for government work. Yep, we'll be doing Wall of Flesh fairly soon here. Had some technical difficulties yesterday. Also, it's not 1,000,000 degrees in this room now, which is nice. Alright. A lot of bats. All right. Made music. Glad to hear it. Oh my gosh. Get out of here, slime. Spawn rate's starting to catch up. Sorry guys, just trying to be efficient about getting this set up. Probably not the most entertaining thing in the world at the moment. Should I be worried? Worried about what, Cool? All right. Too many mobs. Too many mobs. Hey, Leor. How's it going? Good cop, bad cop. So which one's which? Hang on, I'll check chat here in just a second. Mobs. Nope, I'm out of, my builder potion ran out. And we're almost out of blocks here, too. Should be getting close to the end. I'm not gonna check Discord during the stream, Mr. The Awesome. I'll check it later. Alright, runway is complete. Man, I missed a lot. Not happening, Leor. Not happening. No chance. Need those extra meteor bars either. Don't need those. All right. Potion time. All flesh fight will be happening rather soon. Time is it? Oh shoot! All right, we can't do all flesh yet. Dang it. Something else we gotta do first. I'm doing all right. I feel like if I go much lower, I run into the Crimson or the Corruption or the what do you call it? Seems like it could be a good one. I'll just delete it, Leor. What's the strategy for melee wall of flesh? Hope that we do enough damage before he kills us. that's the strategy. We're gonna use the beekeeper, and basically we're gonna let the bees do the work as much as possible. However, I just remembered, before we fight Wall of Flesh, we need to have a mimic farm set up. Because doing this in hard mode with pre-hard mode weapons is going to be a nightmare. Ideally, what I would have liked to have done is used the Star Fury. I feel like that's the safer way to do it. Unfortunately, we don't have a Star Fury. Hey, Mind in the Bottle, how's it going? Yeah, I'm not gonna do that though. Just gonna try to even this out just a little bit, and then we'll bomb out some areas, and that should pretty much be good. Probably put a box I can hide in somewhere. You guys really like that squid octopus thing. We should be fine with the beekeeper. It is a pretty darn strong sword. We will use the hive pack. Still not sure whether or not I can do it without the bunny mount. I don't know. Still gotta think about accessories. Hopefully we can get rid of this water off to the side here. Now we just need to bomb out some of this stuff up above, and should be good. Sweetheart necklace. We don't need that. We don't need that. Also, this is a corruption world. Cool. Can't make the sweetheart necklace in a corruption world. Sword shrine. Yeah, we have an enchanted sword. Um... Hopefully we get rid of all the water this way. Would be nice. And as soon as we're done with this, we will go fight Wall of Flesh. Everyone's mean to you today? I don't think they're being mean to you. Huh, so I didn't get rid of all the water. Which is unfortunate. We will probably need to place some dart traps down here just to get mimics moving. Another compass. All right. Random search. No. No, we have not. Yep. Sorry, Bat. Time for some sticky dynamite. Now, if the mobs get in the way of my sticky dynamite, that's their own fault. Alright. Come on, bats. Leave me alone. I mean, the spawn rate is definitely increasing here. We don't need it to be absolutely insane, so we won't bother with the jungle part. Alright. Gakarum? Gakarum? I have no idea how to say your name. Sorry. Welcome to the stream. No, it was his own fault. Hey, Machek, how's it going? Nobody said anything about a cult. Ignore that. Well, flesh fight? No. Nope, it'll be starting soon. Alright. Just opening this place up a bit. We're gonna need to farm some ice mimics when we get to hard mode. Done lurking. Glad to hear it. Zelda Master, how's it going? When we get to hard mode, confident? I mean, I don't really have any reason not to be. A wall of flesh will certainly be a challenge. But there are definitely worse weapons we could be using. Definitely worse weapons we could be using. For instance, we could be trying to do it with the Dark Lance. Or a yo-yo. Yep, Frostbrand will be necessary. There's basically nothing else we can use to beat mech bosses. Nope. Didn't see him in the dark there. It was too late. So, spawn rate's definitely pretty good. The waffle yet? Nope. Not yet. It will be coming up in just a few minutes. Just need to get rid of the rest of this water and finish clearing this out, which we're most of the way done. Oh, great. Slime is falling from the sky. This is not ideal, but it should be okay. There's a Skeletron. For Skeletron, we used this. This guy right here. It was fine. We used the Beekeeper a little bit too. But, yeah, it is basically switching between this and the Beekeeper. Copper short sword in the garbage where it belongs. How's it going, Juice Sword? Welcome to the stream. Alright, now as long as this doesn't get corrupted or hollowed, it shouldn't be that bad. Should work fairly well. Really? Goblins and Slime Rain. Really don't want us to fight Wall of Flesh, do they? Oh, Leor. Such a troll. It's a nymph. goblins. No, I'm good. That's basically guaranteeing death. Having goblins come at the beginning of hard mode. That'd be pretty bad. Stay off my nurse. Goblins and slimes. Yeah, I don't think the overlay works properly for that one. We deal with the goblins here. They are. I'll see what's going on. Oh, goblins. So annoying. Alright. Almost dead yet? No? Not even close. Goblins. I mean, Slime Rain I could ignore. It'll just go away after a little while. Can't really ignore this. Come on. You done yet? Almost. Finally. Still got slimes. Oh well, we can pretty much ignore slimes. Might hang on to that. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Hmm. Not sure what the deal is, but there's no overlay set for that reward. Um, yeah, I'm not sure. I will see about fixing that after the stream. All right, Leora, you want a story? All right. So, yesterday, when my air conditioning was not working properly, I decided to check all of the air filters, of which there are two. One of which involves getting on a standing on a chair at the top of the steps, which seems real safe. But anyway, so I open up the little grate thing on the ceiling, and I see that the air filter is basically, it was caked with a half-inch thick layer of like compressed dust, air compressed dust. 97 degrees. It was probably hotter than that in this room yesterday. At one point, the thermostat got up to like just over 90 degrees, and it's definitely hotter in my room at any given time than it is where the thermostat is. It's bad. So yeah, it's pretty gross. Half-inch thick layer of dust. So I changed the air filter, and that seemed to have made a pretty big difference. And yeah. Were you out of... What? Was that out of what? Dan Games? Not sure what you're talking about. So yeah, great story, huh? Feel like you got your cap's worth with that story, Leor? Oh, North Carolina. It was actually hotter in the house than it was outside at some point yesterday afternoon. The moral of the story is check your air filters. That's the moral. Andy, how's it going over there on the YouTubes? Good to see you again. Welcome. No king slime yet, huh? Figure I might as well get him out of the way as well. Yeah, seems like a good idea. We're not going to need that many souls of night and light, so we may not actually need to farm for souls. There he is. Oh, King Slime. Karazorel? Probably mispronouncing your name. How's it going? Welcome to the stream. I didn't see the loots either, Cal. Let me deal with King Slime here, and I will figure it out. KND bosses have you already defeated them? Well, with King Slime, it'll be all pre-hard mode bosses except for Wall of Flesh. We'll be doing Wall of Flesh here in just a few. Pretty much set up. Just need to double check potions. There might be one or two we need to make, but we should have mats for all the potions that we need. Might re-evaluate my accessories. But yeah, we're basically ready for all the flesh. Or as ready as we're gonna get. Yep. Yep, everything would be gone. If we die, the character is deleted, and then I delete the world. We'll start over with a new character, new world. Have a one character per world policy. Most people that do hardcore runs tend to go by that. Just, you know, if your character dies, you also make a new world. Pretty common. Let's see. For those, need those either. Might hang on to that. In there. Do not need all these compasses. Let's see. All right. Yeah, it's a good game. I'm glad to hear you're liking it. It's probably my favorite game. Stressed a bit myself into Terraria and vulnerability bug. Nice candy. Base looks good. It's functional. That's the point of this. Just functionality. It's not a not meant to be necessarily aesthetically pleasing. It's just what it is. Yeah, I've never really messed around with the console version. I don't know how I would play this game with a controller. It seems like it would be a nightmare. Um, but yeah. Anyway, let's see. I need to figure out who that loot was from real quick. Ah, Rando. Rando? No. This is incorrect here. Oh, chat's borked again. Cool. Lovely. Some controls are missing. It just seems like it would not be as fun with playing with a controller. It just seems like this game's just designed to really just to be on the PC. Ah, mine in the bottle. All right. Thanks for the loots. No, not the best roll. My apologies. Uh, chat's borked again. Cool. Cool. That was like 45 minutes ago and it just now showed up. I don't even know if you're still here. No, you are not. All right. Well, I'll save that one and get them later. Hey, Tommy. How's it going? Um, Harder to circle around Plantera with a controller than a keyboard. Yeah, I would imagine. I would imagine. All right, I hate to do this, guys, but I'm gonna take a quick break. It'll be just like 2 minutes, uh, and then we will start the Wall of Flesh fight. See you in just a moment. Sorry about the wait, everybody. And sorry about that mid-roll. That was pretty bad. It's not the worst. It's possible to roll 0. It is possible to roll a 0. Okay. Potions. Potions. Need most of them. I'm going to take these along. We may not need them. Just in case. Might use those as well. Just in case. Make more of those. More of those. Okay. Probably going to switch out the Cloud. Maybe the Shield of Cthulhu. Maybe both. That's funny. That's good. I don't know why my speaking voice just seems bad today. Just feels worn out, which it shouldn't. Precautions. Precautions. Just a few precautions. Oh, there's that one that we missed. You guys might be wondering why I'm fighting Eye of Cthulhu down here. You'll see in a moment. Of course he changes down there. Okay. Got a couple of them. So you see those hearts sitting down there? That's like a extra potion heal, basically. If we need it. Hey, silly ducks, how's it going? Our boss is different on expert? Yes. Yeah, that very fast charge that Eye Cthulhu does, he does not do in normal mode. Also, most bosses do more damage. Well, they all do more damage, and they all have more HP. Most of them additionally have some other kind of attack or tactic that they'll do. Already stole... Well, it's not my house design. It's a pretty common one. Alright, all of our potions, right? Yep, Badger uses, like, the basic design is the same for Badgers. I mean, we have a couple of slight differences in the way we do them, but they're negligible differences. Alright. It's go time. Alright. Alright, we're just gonna take a few hits at first. So yeah, as the fight goes on, the Hungry will do more damage to us, though. When the Hungry are attached to Wall of Flesh still, in Expert mode, they do more damage the less HP Wall of Flesh has. Wall of Flesh's lasers also do more damage the less HP he has, and he'll eventually get faster than us when he gets down to just a little bit of HP. In which case, it's just a race for the finish. We might die, which would suck, but doing okay right now. Taking hits pretty well. Not taking too many hits from the Hungry, which the Hungry will do the most damage. A 36 right there. 42. Taking a heal. Down to half HP. If we get low, we may run and try to regen a little bit. Alright. I'm gonna let some of the bees hopefully do some damage here. Doesn't look like they're gonna. Slowly doing damage to him. Heart Reach Potion is helping a ton. I think we're going to back up just a bit. Into the point where the Hungries are doing a lot of damage. I'm starting to think our runway may not be long enough. Yeah. Still has 3K left. Jeez. Alright, if we can avoid getting hit by the Hungry, try to keep the damage on him. Sorry, I'm not reading chat right now, guys. This is do or die. We are out of runway. That's a bad spot to be in. Oh, gosh. Alright, getting a little bit of HP back. Also taking hits, though. Heal in just a second. Oh, nope. Wasn't gonna make it. Switch to minigun, and no one will ever know. Yeah, no, we need Star Fury. It's just, it's necessary. Runway wasn't nearly long enough. It's Star Cannon. It's sword only. Sword only. That's that was part of the challenge there. What happened? We got dead. Hey, Goblin 28. How's it going? Yep, we died. It's funny that even though we're dead, we still keep the flask effect. That's an interesting bug. Yep, Caleb. Hardcore. Oh well. It's all good. That's what hardcore is all about. I mean, Wall of Flesh is one of the is going to be one of the hardest bosses with sword only. So is what it is. And it was only the first death on the run, so... I have no idea what this was. Already is... Maybe one with regen would be better. Yeah, no, we need corruption, though. Corruption for that worm scarf. Nope. My rule set and the way most other people that do hardcore runs, for the most part, they all tend to, you know, make a new world with a new character, and that is also my policy as well. Alright, have a good one, Random Surge. Thanks for being here. Trying to make runway. Don't do hardcore, just have fun. Hardcore is fun. Sure, we die sometimes and have to start over. But it's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Too pro for, I wouldn't say I'm too pro for softcore. It's just it's more interesting to do hardcore. So yeah, what we'll do is we'll get back in here. We'll make some progress before we end the stream. So yeah, we're not gonna end right here just because we died. It's a good way to stay motivated. Is to I mean, look at that summoner. We did summoner in three deaths. That's all it took. 3 deaths, and we had summoner done. Then we've got other ones like Mage, where we actually need to go back to that one. Where we've had like, gosh, 13, 14 deaths. There is a considerable amount of pressure to start with. After you've completed a run, that pressure does ease up considerably. And the more runs you get done, the less pressure it is. And I mean, they all, you know, as far as like class runs go, they all have their easy parts and their hard parts. Too bad it wasn't just a straight melee run. Oh well. Oh, dying's no big deal. As a matter of fact, I think I die a lot more when I do softcore than I do hardcore, just because I don't, you know, there's not much at stake. Slimes. Slimes, am I right? Don't forget to change the title. Why do I need to change the title? We're doing sword only still. Yeah. Summoner, that was the only time we died, was before we got a weapon. After we got a weapon, it was fine. Sword with... yeah. See, the problem is, the most... okay. Pre-hard mode, there are 3 swords that fire projectiles. 2 of them do not pierce. The Ice Blade and the Enchanted Sword do not pierce. The projectile, it hits an enemy and it you know, the projectile itself dissipates. The problem with Wall of Flesh is those hungry respawn. Like, he spawns more as the fight goes on. So you can't rely on something that doesn't pierce to do damage to Wall of Flesh. You'll just continuously hit the hungry. Also, the projectile moves too slow. Oh, wow. That's interesting. We have a really low world. So what we need is a projectile sword that pierces. There's only one of those in pre-hard mode, and that is the Star Fury. Unfortunately, our last world was weird and only had one Sky Island, despite it being a large world. It had no Star Fury and no Horseshoe, which was a little frustrating. So, the Beekeeper is not a bad choice. If our runway was the entire length of the world, we might have been able to do that fight. I still think it would have come down to the wire. Would have been incredibly close. But I think it probably would have been possible. Horseman? No, Horseman's not even close to the best. Best way to beat twins. Always have trouble with them. Are you on? If you're on the PC version, Daedalus Stormbow, Holy Arrows, you should have no problems. Slime Staff will kill Moon Lord with enough time. Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I don't know if you could beat Moon Lord with the Slime Staff, unless you had a way of doing more than one damage with it. You'd have to be able to boost the damage significantly. I don't know that it could do enough. Ooh, that was a bit of a drop. Alright, Platinum World. He saves the way to go. And run with these sounds impossible, let alone in hard mode. Oh, we're talking about Skeletron? Regular Skeletron? Yeah, we know. We used a combination of the Enchanted Sword and the Beekeeper. I mean, you can do it with just the Beekeeper. It's just tricky. Trends are too hard for anything. Oh, Summoner. No, 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 no. With Summoner, you know, what you do is you get yourself a bunch of wood and a bunch of dirt right off the bat. Go get some basic accessories, some mobility accessories. Get yourself some enchanted night crawlers going. Then you got to go to the beach. Fish up a reaver shark, go down to hell, mine up some hellstone, get yourself the imp staff, and that's your first and only weapon that you need for hard mode. That's what I did in Expert Hardcore Summoner. Took about 4.5 hours to accomplish. We had 2 deaths in that time. The third character managed to do it. Then with imps, you can pretty much take on any pre-hard mode boss. Use the summoning potions to get yourself a second imp. And I would actually say you could probably do Skeletron or Queen Bee. Either or. Like, you probably don't have to do one before the other kind of thing. That said, the dungeon itself would be kind of difficult with just 2 imps. You're going to need to do a pretty sizable amount of fishing for Summoner Expert. Summoner potions are very important. Yep, imp staff. You also want to try to get to max mana as quickly as possible, because the imps will fire their little fire projectile thing every time you summon them, so long as there's an enemy in their range. Oh yeah, you'll eventually want the bee armor. What I'm saying is it might be easier for some people to fight Skeletron first. And if you beat Skeletron, then you can get the bewitching table down in the dungeon. And then you'd have 3 imps available for the Queen Bee fight. and then 5 total. Alright. Probably make a cactus sword here. Yo-yo run next. Throwing damage run. Throwing damage only goes to hard mode. After that, you gotta switch to something else. Throwing isn't viable for the entire game. It exists, modded. You can do the entire game if you use mods. But there's really nothing in hard mode for throwing. No armor sets. No real weapons. Expert, way through without crafting anything. We did a scavenger run, which was an expert mode. That one was softcore, but basically the gist of it was we could only craft with items that dropped from enemies and bosses. And we could buy things from NPCs, but we couldn't buy accessories, armor, or weapons. So just like regular items we could buy, just not accessories, weapons, or armor. So we ended up beating Moonlord with spider armor, ironically. I guess it's not really ironic, but surprisingly. It's not quite impossible, at least not pre-hard mode. Feels so bad for you, mate. What? I had campfires over most of the runway. The problem was the runway probably needed to be the entire length of our world, not just half of it. That, or we needed the Star Fury, which personally I would prefer to have the Star Fury. I think it's better for that fight. Okay. Do we not have an ice biome? There it is. Oh my gosh. Alright, we're good. You can do the same. The projectiles do about the same damage as a Knight's Edge. And the thing is they pierce, and they pierce downwards, which is ideal for Wall of Flesh. So most of the time we can hit one of the eyes and the mouth, or sometimes even all 3 targets with 1 star. Also, we can keep some distance between us and the Wall of Flesh while we do so. That's why that's just a far superior weapon for that fight. Beekeeper works, but it's just... we would need a much, much longer runway. Yeah, I mean, there's not really anything you need to craft, but the thing is, like, you would have no armor, or very little armor for basically the entire game, which isn't the worst thing in the world if you're decent at dodging, and you can still make housing. Chandeliers are found in underground rooms. All your crafting, or not, tables and whatnot, chairs. What do you call it? You find torches. And once you have a few NPCs, you can buy things. No, you can get the corruption. You can't get the crimson because that requires crafting the armor. The corruption you can get by having it drop the ancient variant from Eaters of Souls. You can also get the ancient cobalt armor in the jungle. You can get the ancient necro helmet in the dungeon. Gladiator set, miners set. That's basically about it. And then in hard mode, nothing until you beat Plantera. Once you beat, if you can beat Plantera, then you can just buy Tiki armor. So that's not bad. Tiki armor's good. And most decent weapons typically just find. This drops. Didn't feel like dealing with them. Between those two, I would definitely recommend the Xenos, the UFOs, over the Deadly Spheres. Deadly Spheres are kind of slow. The Xenos do a lot more damage. Like, their base damage is lower, but their DPS is much, much higher, and they're also crazy accurate. Cactus Sword is best. Yeah, I should probably make one of those. It's gonna be better than our wood one. That was pretty much the only reason I got Cactus. Garbage. Monic. Yep, seems good. Alright, Caleb, thanks for being here. Good seeing you. Have a good one. Nothing to lose. Oh, nothing to lose. Alright. How's it going, by the way? Seems to be more of my created worlds in Crimson. Any reason to that? No, just how things go. It's just random. Really? You think Corruption's easier to traverse? I think the Crimson's easier to traverse, personally. Yeah, it will in 1.3. I think you just have to beat Wall of Flesh once. It might be in expert mode. I'm not sure. I can't remember what the prerequisite was. I know beating Wall of Flesh is part of it. I can't remember if it's expert mode or not. Like you just need to get the expert mode achievement, or the... I don't even think it's an expert mode achievement. I think it's just an achievement. But it's a 1.3 feature, which that should be coming to console soon, I believe. I know Relogic did they actually did a stream not long ago, showing off some of the stuff for the console version, since 1.3 is about to come out on it. Yeah, man. Man, really can't jump there. This is just leading back up, but that's fine. It's nice to know there's another way in. Also, I think it's daytime. And I'm out of torches. Because of course. Yep, it's daytime. This game the other day, so why isn't it 1.3? Oh, no. If it's on PC, then yeah, it's definitely 1.3. You probably just have to beat Wall of Flesh in expert mode once. And then when you make a new world, you should have the option. Yeah, the musket would definitely be a very good choice for a no crafting run. Hey, can we do enough knockback? Not really. Do when we get a crit. Hope for crits. Got him. Medusa statues always make me nervous. Alright. Not the ice blade, but it is definitely not bad. Diamonds? It is diamonds. We need to be on the lookout for gems as well. Oh, yeah, no. Yep. Water there. Don't want to deal with him. Have anything to... about that? Alright. Now we can just ignore them. It's like certain mobs we can deal with, other ones we just kind of need to ignore. I had to find over 50 chests to get Hermes boots, and I got sail boots on first crate. Wow. Yeah, no crafting run. Fishing would be definitely necessary. We might do a no crafting run at some point. I do plan on doing a fishing run at some point as well. My fishing run will be slightly different than the normal one that most people do. We will be going all the way to Moonlord with that. And the way we'll be doing that is we will just count... oh, what happened to my volume? There we go. We'll be counting Duke Fishron's drops, his treasure bag, as fishing loot. So basically, we'll treat it like it's a crate. So we'll be able to use his drops. But that one will be a very boring run, because it'll be a whole bunch of fishing. It'd be okay with these bats. It'd be. Yeah, otherwise, there's really no way to, I mean, it might be possible to beat Moonlord with the stuff you get from crates, or from fishing in general. But, like, the best weapon we could probably get is the Crystal Serpent Staff, and I don't think that's strong enough to deal with Moonlord. We might be dying here. Yep. It's a bad idea. Space gun count as a mana weapon? Yeah, it's magic damage. It says magic right on it. Rip. Rip, friend. Not quite enough. I just threw some random numbers in there. That is a lot of chests, seriously. 60 chests. It's pretty unlucky. Unlucky. And a gnat. Alright. More swords. Oh, I'm not gonna lie to you guys. I am tired. Slept like garbage yesterday. Or, well, last night. Hey, chat's still broken. That's good. Alright. Starting area is flat. Try good defense. We're trying for a sword? Nah, we need a weapon. And HP matters more than armor does at the beginning of the game. So we need to be underground. We need to be looking for heart crystals. The reason I go in the ice biome is because we can also get a sword. Also, the accessories there are better. But no, HP matters a lot more than defense early game. Thanks for the assist, Maxwell. Find swords for ores? Those swords are kinda... Nah. Yeah, I think all the overlays are borked again, Zikel. Now that said, Miguel, you have a whoa, that tree. A very good sense of humor. No way of healing myself yet. Sorry, I'm spacing out. Ugh. Good slime. Okay. Some interesting world generation. Yeah, a blowpipe's awful, alright. Hmm. How funny would it be if I just fell to my death here? Don't often die to fall damage, but it would be pretty funny. Give me a good one. Deadly, that'll do. Fall damage or lava damage. I've had lava damage once. Granted, it was a combination of lava damage and enemy, damage from mobs. Drowning death would be particularly shameful. Welcome back, the Mr. Awesome. Glad your cookie high is calmed itself. Hey, Joe. Welcome. Good to see you, buddy. What about silt sand? Those would be pretty bad too. I could see those being maybe if it was just silt or sand. I could see like mining like horizontally and the area not being well lit, and like a worm comes up and smacks into you and knocks you into what you're mining, and it just happens to be sand or silt, and that does the finishing damage. But just sand or silt on its own would be pretty sad. Yep, we died to Wall of Flesh. We put up a good fight. We got him fairly low. We ran out of runway. Half of a large world just wasn't enough. We need the Star Fury. The Beekeeper I think it's doable with the Beekeeper. It's just going to be a lot harder. I think we'd be much better off just we had the Star Fury. No big deal. I mean, that was the first death with the sword run, so, and this is the third character. We've already had one more death after resetting, but, I mean, we only played for like 10 minutes with the other character. Yeah, one sky island with a balloon in it and like 5 sky lakes on a large world. Seems about right. That is... I'm not sure. Boulder trap? There is rock above. Probably a boulder trap. Non-existent trap. Best kind. Alright. Not bad. Alright, Joe. Thanks for stopping by. Enjoy your supper. It's called dinner, Joe. Get it right. Getting paid. Yeah, right. Tried a yo-yo run. So how's that pre-hard mode? We've tried expert hardcore yo-yo, and let me tell you, it is brutal. Pre-hard mode is brutal. Like the very beginning's not bad because you can get a weapon fairly easily, and it's not a terrible starter weapon. Wooden yo-yo's not the worst, not by far. And once you get the Amazon, things are pretty good for a while. Wall of Flesh is crazy hard with the yo-yo. Way worse than what we just experienced. Way, way worse than what we just experienced. The problem with that is, again, no piercing damage. And there's no way to get to damage Wall of Flesh without also being in range of the Hungry. And it's not like the sword where you're creating this arc in front of you where you're knocking enemies back and, you know, dealing damage. Instead, you've just got this one small point of damage and then the counterweight flying around. And the Hungry respawned in expert mode, so... Yo-yo is definitely difficult. We will try that one again eventually. I think that's probably, in my opinion, harder than Summoner only. Yeah, I imagine that's the biggest problem. Yeah, Wall of Flesh is probably the hardest boss in the game for a yo-yo character. Once you get into hard mode, it's really not that bad. Nope. Not what we wanted. Oh, you can get up here. Lovely. At least we can do enough knockback before something comes up behind me and kills me. Yeah, and once you have the yo-yo glove and can make the bag accessory, it's pretty much good to go. Twins might be a little tricky still, just because of the range, but other than that, the rest of the bosses should be pretty simple if memory serves me right. I've done an expert yo-yo run before, personally, but have not completed it with a hardcore character. Yet. Or a DOT? Not sure what DOT means. Nope, we're leaving the Ice biome. Alright, yeah, we're leaving the ice biome. Out of there. Bit too spooky for me. Drain some of this water. Water, what are you doing? What now? Oh, damage over time. Well, I mean, you can use flasks. You can get the Flask of Fire with Hellstone. You just have to beat Queen Bee first. Which Queen Bee is not that bad with the yo-yo. Alright, what do we have here? How much, if anything? Oh no, not the accessory. Flasks. Flasks. Not not the magma stone. No, like the flasks that you make at the imbuing station that you buy from the witch doctor. That's what I was talking about anyway. I mean, you could also farm for a magma stone. I would not waste an accessory slot on the magma stone though. Worked with those before. They're pretty good, especially in hard mode. If you're playing on a Crimson world, Ichor flasks. They only work with melee weapons, the flasks, but I tell you, they work pretty darn well with certain ones anyway. And they last a long time too. I think most of them last like 20 minutes. It's almost like having a well-fed buff, but just offensive. Anyway, just gonna mine down here since it's nighttime. We have found 2 heart crystals and a double jump. It's not terrible. Does this have anything on it? It does. Witch Doctor? Yeah. Yep, you can get Witch Doctor as soon as you beat Queen Bee. As soon as you beat Queen Bee, Witch Doctor can move in. He doesn't sell anything really great until hard mode, but basically the imbuing station, that's really about the only thing worth buying that he sells. Then in hard mode, I believe he'll sell the bewitching table And he also sell the leaf wings at night if his house is in the jungle. And then obviously the summoner related stuff post Plantera. So long as you have the Tiki staff in your inventory. Are we there yet? Well, the only thing I'm salty about dying is that I bothered to take the time to make that mimic farm. Yeah, well, it didn't take that long. Am I really out of torches again? Made it. How much platinum do we have? Oh, none. That's right. That was the last world where we picked up some platinum. I don't even know if we have platinum in this world. Spots. Mission to move in ASAP. Find torches because doesn't need for wood is annoying. Yeah. I usually try to make a little bit of progress before I bother building houses, just because it is hardcore. Seems like a waste to just spend time making houses when I'm still super squishy. Alright. Head back down here. We'll go to the left this time. Alright, this is a platinum world. Cool. One bomb. Can't use that, obviously. And use that nonsense, though. Yeah, I prefer to buy torches, mostly because I like to have a good stockpile of gel. Once we eventually get access to asphalt. There's never a guarantee that you're going to find a slime statue. Berthus, how's it going? Just got found a slime statue. And oh, you're doing the farming for a slime staff. Are you doing a summoner run? It might be faster, honestly, to just try to get the imp staff. Just throwing it out there. It's not that hard. I did it with a hardcore character. Not really. You just want the slime staff. Understandable. Ah. I have my own money farm method. Don't often make it just because with class runs I usually have more money than I need most of the time. So I don't hoard things, I'll just sell all the junk I don't need. Alright, Funnyfoot. Thanks for stopping by. Good seeing you. Alright. Continuing down. Crystals, accessories. Eventually we're going to want that ice blade. Would be good. I mean, if we get a decent amount of health and some mobility going, so grappling hook, some boots, we might take a trip to the end of the world, one direction or the other. Probably continuing along to the left to start with. See if we can find a Sky Island, or not Sky Island, Sword Shrine or something. How much ice do I have? Decent amount. It's good. Nymph. Nymph, I don't think we can deal with you. Maybe. Alright, we're gonna fight the nymph, but it's gonna involve just a little bit of cheese. And I don't know that it's gonna work. Don't know that this is gonna work with a cactus sword. We're gonna try it. I'm not sure if it's long enough. Also, we're not gonna do much damage to the nymph in general. Is Sword Shrine super rare? Nah. You need to do bosses you really can't kill melee. You can kill any boss with swords. Works just fine. This, on the other hand, I don't think is going to. Yeah. Nope. Alright, Nymph. You get to live for now. Kinda in a bad spot now, though. $1,700 slimes. You've never found an enchanted sword? Find them all the time. Do you play on small worlds? That's the only thing I can think of. I mean, I pretty much never play on small worlds. All my worlds are either medium or large. Usually medium. Mostly depends on what the Wall of Flesh fight's going to be like, is how I pick the world size. As for how we're going to fight bosses with swords, there are swords that have projectiles to them. I only have searched at least 20 sword shrines. You just have really bad luck. It's the only thing I can think of. Just really bad luck. How did they adapt sword shrines? Oh, basically they're on the outer 2/3 of the world. There'll be like a random little 1 block wide column leading down into like a little enclosure, and there'll be like the little sword shrine thing sitting there, and it'll either be a fake or a real one. If it's a real one, you have a 90% chance of getting the enchanted sword and like a 10% chance of getting an Arcalis. Patry Cows. Not sure how to say your name. Welcome to the stream. Good to see you. I understand swords so commonly in random underground areas before they made them almost completely. You can still find them just randomly underground. They've always been pretty rare. As a matter of fact, actually, on the character that died earlier to Wall of Flesh, that enchanted sword. Oh, I should have saved that world. That was an interesting seed. Darn it, I should have saved that world. I can always pull it out of the recycling bin. But the first cave that we went into to the left of spawn, just a little ways down, just as soon as we hit the underground layer, there was an enchanted sword just sitting there, like in the little rock thing that it sits in. We got it like 10 minutes into the challenge. Patrick? Okay. Just Patrick. I got you. In my like 1,200 hours or so, approximately, of time in the game prior to 1.3. I think I found one enchanted sword ever. Since 1.3, I find them on most playthroughs, even if I don't use them. I'd say probably half of the time. Well, maybe a little bit more than half the time. I'll find one. Could be. They could have made them more rare. I mean, an enchanted sword's not absolutely necessary for this run. It would be nice to have. An Arcalis would be nice to have. But they're not absolutely necessary. If we can get a Star Fury, that more than makes up for it. It's actually a better sword, so... Other than the fact that we have to click to use it. It's not auto swing. That's pretty much the only downside to the Star Fury. Alright, Bat, let's go. You and me. 1v1 me, Bat. First time I get killed by clouds with gravity potion. Legendary? Star Fury? Yeah, well, we won't be using a gravitation potion unless I also have a featherfall potion. Not on a hardcore character. Not that I think we necessarily would die. Oh, heart reach potion? We gotta make sure we save that. Man, we're not finding anything. Tommy! Toms! How's it going? Good to see you. Twitter. Tommy, Twitter. The command is different now. I have way more than 1,200 hours plus. I was talking about prior to 1.3. It's a hardcore character. I don't want to take any chances with a hardcore character. Not like that. That's just dumb. I mean, I probably have around 3,000 hours total in Terraria. I mean, if it was softcore, I'd just say, let's go for it. The first gravitation potion we get. We'd probably also want a swiftness potion or some boots, though. Otherwise, we wouldn't be faster than Harpies. And it'd kind of be a waste of the potion, too, not being able to move that quickly. You hate your name? Why do you hate your name, Tommy? I don't know why you changed it in the first place. Kids and your name changes don't make any sense. Then why did you change it? Should have kept your name as Tommy Toombs if you liked it better. I was young and stupid. Well, we all make mistakes. Thought those things could open doors. Double cloud, what does it mean? That. Ooh, heart crystal. That I started playing after expert mode was released because otherwise I would never have been able to enjoy this game. Really? I thought it was pretty good back in the day. So here's the thing is, when you're brand new to the game, regular mode is moderately challenging. Especially if you don't know anything about the game. How the heck did he get down here? Oh, I see what happened. Oh, that's not good. Oh. Absolutely no challenge in it. Yeah, like, I mean, I'd have a hard time playing regular mode now. Oh man, look at all that platinum right there. That would be nice to have. Oh well. Alright. Well, unfortunately, I think we're probably going to be wrapping up now. Don't really have time to get started on another character right now. But we'll come back tomorrow. We'll keep going. Starting to look like your stream? Well, the beginning of the game, the very, very beginning of the game, is definitely the most challenging part of the game in expert mode. So, we'll get there. Once we get going, should make progress pretty quickly again. Swords are pretty strong early game. There's not a ton of great ones, but what few there are pretty simple to get. I mean, we should get a Star Fury this time. I think that's the only time I've ever seen a large world not have at least one of each of the three Sky Island chest items. And I've made a lot of worlds. Start of hard mode. If you don't cheese it with fishing? No, start of hard mode's not that bad. Not that bad at all. You just be careful. And you go mine ores. it's not that bad. You go smash some altars. Go mine your ores up. Get your armor going. It's not that bad. Go right to the 3rd tier armor. Don't bother with the first 2 tiers. Especially if you get titanium. If you roll titanium, yeah, you can't just cheese it with fishing. Yeah. Or if you're doing summons, just go get spider armor. Set up a spot to farm before you go to hard mode. Yeah, the only problem with fishing though is it's boring. It's boring. I usually try to save what crates I get from fishing till we get to hard mode, but I usually don't make a point of fishing up a lot of crates for hard mode. Um, I just say, hey, if I get some ores at the beginning, that's cool. Just gives me a little head start. Maybe I won't have to make the first pickaxe, or maybe I won't have to make an anvil, or mine for the ores to make the anvil because I might have them already. That kind of thing. Um, but I usually don't bother with that. I'm just saying I killed Boon Lord already in hardcore, so yeah, I know the game quite well. Hard mode start. Don't like it. Um, I don't know. All I'll say is, like mobs at the beginning of the game, it's similar. It's similar. You can get just one hit killed by a lot of things, or not one hit killed, but you know what I mean. Like two to three hits and you're dead, kind of deal. Very very easily at the beginning of hard mode, but it's the same way at the beginning of the game in general in expert mode. Zombies, those zombies with the like severed zombie arm weapon or whatever. They do like 60 to 70 damage per hit. Two shots, you're dead. Demon Eye does like 40 to 50 damage, somewhere in there. Couple shots, you're dead. Most enemies, other than just generic slimes, can kill you in like 2 or 3 hits. So, also you have no mobility at the beginning of the game. At least when you go into hard mode, you probably have a double jump. You probably have boots. Well, you definitely have a double jump in boots. Or at least the boots. And what else? I mean, you can get leaf wings right at the beginning of hard mode, provided you have the money and you set up the witch doctor beforehand. So at the beginning of hard mode, you at least have mobility. You'll have a grappling hook. You'll have accessories. You'll have better weapons than you have at the beginning of the game, even if they're underwhelming for the beginning of hard mode. It just gives you a false sense that the game is harder than at the beginning of the game because you just spent a bunch of time being borderline overpowered at the end of pre-hard mode, and then all of a sudden everything is much much harder again. I think it's more. I don't think it's actually harder, but I don't know. It's just an opinion. But yeah, my voice is really starting to get hoarse, guys. I think we're going to be done for the day. We will be back tomorrow. We should be starting by 3 o'clock, 3 p.m. Eastern Time. Yeah. And then Saturday we will be doing some more multiplayer races or challenges. That sort of thing, like we did last week. It is going to be a 12-hour stream again. Multiplayer will probably be about half of the stream, so like approximately the first 6 hours of the 12-hour stream. So yeah, on Saturday we will be starting at noon Eastern Standard Time. So if you're interested in joining, we will have that set up on Saturday, and we'll have a way for you to get in. It will be through the Revlo site using our channel currency, caps. If you want to see how many caps you have, type !caps. You get caps for watching the channel. And also for doing things like retweeting and doing loots, that sort of stuff. That's what that's about. Um, what else? What else? I think that's about it. If you haven't already done so, check out all the other all the links below the video player here. The YouTube channel, Patreon site, Twitter, Facebook, all that jazz, social media stuff. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. Appreciate you being here. You all have a nice rest of your day, or night, or morning, whatever it might be for you. Till next time.